joining us as above, so below. We're talking about mercurial energy. As above, so below. And to each and every one of you guys, this is Bible study night. I always tell people, you ain't happy hump till you get there. This is hump day. Let's get with it. This is my Bible study night, and this is where I get an opportunity to teach and clarify things when it comes down to spirituality. To each and every one of you guys, if this is your first time in my live, my name is Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. I am the pastor and apostle of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated, and my beliefs are deeply rooted in African tradition. So that means I'm the head Negro in charge. You understand? What's up there, my baby Scorpio in the house? Keisha in the house. Unveiling. And how you doing, love? What's up there, my Chris from Philadelphia, Sagittarius? There you go, Monique 444. Cancer in the house. Appreciate each and every one of you guys for chiming in. My mom is not. Oh, got her talisman there. All right there. All right, mom. All right. I hope she done tested it. What's up there, Royal? ATRS. I'm gonna get it right. I'm gonna get it right. I don't care how many times I mess up. I do eventually get it right. What's up there, my Boaz? My Pisces in the house. What's up there, love? Appreciate each and every one of you guys for being there. It's Bible study, y'all. Y'all know when I tell you we gonna talk and teach and learn some stuff on tonight. And to all of you that want to practice real magic, this is the platform you. To all of my Christian bendición. What's up there, Sagittarius? L Bay in the house. Mysterious unknown. All right, Aquarius back in the house. Thank you for joining us. We're in the age of Aquarius. To each and every one of you guys, I'm excited about being here with y'all because y'all know Bible study. I love teaching. I love sharing. You understand? Yes, that what got me 3 baby mamas, sharing too much. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys for being a part of my live and also hitting that like button, they'll share, and those comments. I posted some of the comments. I appreciate y'all so very, very much. First of all, hello to my Madrina and to my Padrino, to my Oba, to my brothers and sisters in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Kumi, Congo, and Palo. Whether you're a mystic, Aj, or atheist, whether you're a Christian, and this is geared to Christian that practice the ATRS in the church, and also those that have left the church and want to have nothing to do with church, I sympathize with you. I really do. But I got to stay here with these folks. But I want to tell y'all, this is the platform where we teach real magic. Yes, that's what we do. What's up, Mama Susan in the house? The mother of our mother church. Yes, baby. Yes, sir. Soon our father of our church can show up anyway. And then we got, these are the cards that I read from. These are the 72 names of God, technology of the soul. I don't know how Christians end up demonizing the name of God, but they find a way. But we appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here. I am rocking Yemi Ya. This is the Orisha of the sea. As some people in my spiritual dad say 7 C's. But I am excited about this energy, this frequency and vibration. And the reason why I teach it like that, because it doesn't matter what tradition you're in. We all, in order to manifest, we have to deal with frequency, vibration, and energy. And so therefore, when you understand that, and you understand magnetism, and you understand electric energy, that's what we're going to be talking about tonight, electric energy. I'm excited because I am a chaos being, and I house the power of the Most High. What's up there, my Karen O'Brien, my Gemini in the house? Much love to you. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate y'all for being here on my Bible study night. I hope I didn't be too late. But I also want, where's my list at? I want to say hello. I had so much going on. Hello to my Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Hello to each and every one of you guys. Now, y'all know I'm a Sagittarius. My moon is in Aries, and my rising sign is Pisces. And what we're going to be talking about tonight is to help a lot of us, especially those that want to practice real magic. When I say magic, I'm talking about energy, frequency, and vibration. Understand, what I do is enable spiritual people that want to practice the ATRS to have a format of information that they can go and study and be able to defend their particular practice with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. I also disable Christians to demonize these ATRs because I explain the science behind them. I explain the mythology behind them, and I make it very simple that even them, as ignorant as some of them may be, they can even understand. They choose to not to accept, but they do understand. Just because people arguing with you and debating with you don't mean they don't understand. Y'all got to remember, the truth stands all by itself. It was true before I preached it, taught it, or even ministered. Truth stands all by itself. A lie got to make something happen, but truth stands all by itself. So I thank God for choosing me, allowing me to speak this truth in this generation and in this timeline. First of all, we also want to acknowledge my Fedifun Mario LeVar Dawkins, son of Ochosi. We thank God for him and his contribution to not only the platform, to my ministry. And this month will be almost 13 years that I would have known Minister Mario, son of Ochosi. This is why this has been a very a heartfelt time. There go my Natasha Foster, my chocolate from Aquarius from North Carolina. Yellow. There go there Jelly Sweets in the house. Gemini. Oh, I see the love. And what's that? Is that a piece of? Are you trying to call me a candy liquor Jelly Sweet? Don't be looking at my personal business. Anyway, it's okay. But anyway, hey, makes the world go round. If you can't beat them, lick them. That's what I say. I have a different kind of wisdom. Anyway, we appreciate each and every one of you guys. But this month will be 13 years that I would have known. I would have known Minister Mario, son of Ochosi, and he accepted me for who I was and my personality and the things that I did. And also I accepted for him for who he are. Capricorn, his moon in Aquarius, and his rising sign is Libra and still is. Now, we're going to be talking about some real conjure on today. I'm going to be coming from a very scientific, and listen, I'm going to explain. Is that love? What's up, Taurus? Y'all know y'all impressed me. I appreciate y'all for buying my talisman and I shouldn't say buy, but purchasing my not even purchase, donating towards my talisman. And to you guys that are embracing my Fedifun Oya, thank you for getting that particular talisman. Y'all know that's Oya is my thing. You understand? And I do love the other energies and frequencies, but y'all know a pole frog that don't praise his own pond, that you need to be turned into frog legs. Yes. If you can't beat them, eat them. I'm in a mode tonight. Y'all can tell. This Bible study night. So I want to teach and hopefully that many of you guys that give spirituality a chance with true teaching. I am going to explain why some people are in delusions when it comes down to magic and spirituality. And I'm also going to give you a better understanding why it is important to understand science and method. It's powerful to you. Yes, sir. That's my Boaz. And it is very important to understand science and mathematics when it comes down to energy, frequency, and vibration. And people that claim to have power or divine power or any type of arche, whether it is elemental, whether it is from the Mother Earth, whether it's from Father Sky, whether it's ancestral, people understand energy. This is going to hit home. If you are practicing, you got an altar where you have harnessed and channel energy in it, this is going to matter. If you're a type of person who have spiritual objects, fetishes that are out there on your altars, or you have them from different pantheons that are out there, this is going to apply to that as well. Now, I want to talk about this. First of all, we're going to be starting from Matthew, the 24th chapter. Christian, like, well, how do he use the Bible? Because this is what you believe in, and it's easier to debunk your mythology and your demonic behavior when it comes down to the spiritual ATRS. You understand? With your own Bible, I whoop your ass with it. You understand? Get you in line. Since I'm the pastor, I can do that. Now, what's up there, my eldest son, Trey, in the house? So Matthew, the 24th chapter, verse 27. Volatile magic in the ATR. Volatile, by definition, is how things explode, how things move rapidly and at a very fast pace. And I'm going to explain that to you in just a moment. We're going to be talking about lightning. Ma Fedifun Oya. Now, verse 27 says this. For as lightning cometh out of the east, shineth even unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Now, the reason why I want to talk about it, what's up, Shamari, my Cancer in the house? The reason I want to talk about lightning, because this is the type of people that claim to have certain type of powers, and especially those that are working with Shango, which is whether or Oya or Saint Elijah, because they're in Catholicism, they pray to the saints, and he would be considered a saint in Catholicism, or even voodoo, as a lightning ancestor. Also to Thor and certain Odin. What's up there, Calvina in the house? Is Nicole with you? My vanilla wafer. So when I talk about this energy tonight, I want y'all to understand why this is important before I give you the science behind it. So a lot of these people that are claiming these Tatas, but Madrinas and, well, Tatas too. Anybody that is claiming when you go through certain ceremony that you have certain spirits or certain powers and there's no manifestation, I'm explaining why it is ridiculous, okay? So not only do we know that lightning comes out of the east, but it travels through the west, okay? So lightning, in that energy, that frequency, travels in a straight line, okay? What we call a straight line is, even though it appears to many of y'all to be zigzagging, that means the lightning has a direct path, but it is connecting with other energies on the way down. That's why we see the strikes and the energy look like it's moving from side to side, when it actually, lightning moves in a straight line, okay? Don't forget that. Now, it moves from the east and the west. To those that don't know how to do real conjure, I do spells, and I say, send this back, and I don't want this to come back, and just like the east and the west will never touch, I don't want this to return. You understand? Because the east and the west will never get together. You understand? So a lot of times when you understand directions and you understand how energy travels, you can connect certain manifestations with a clear understanding. What's up there, Linda Green? Nicole is outside on the porch. Girl, you better get in here in the vanilla wafer. Taurus, come in here. So understanding lightning is an example of electrical energy in nature. I'm going to say it again. Lightning is the example of electrical energy in nature. So all of you that have a problem with the male gender, that claim to be spiritualists, that claim to be conjurers, that claim to be mystics and that, men carry electrical energy. Okay, say it again real slow. The male species, especially the melanated man, carries electrical energy, okay? It is the natural energy in nature. Now, anybody that understands certain workings, that they get trees that have been struck by lightning, which is masculine energy, by the way, okay? So all of you that claim that you are trying to flow and do conjure work and do manifestation work, and you want to work for your clients, this is why we have to stop demonizing certain genders and energy, because in order for the energy to move correctly through nature, you have to respect magnetic energy, which is the woman, and respect the electric energy, which is the man. Gay, straight, or bi, still got it. All right. So it is said electrical energy is delivered by tiny particles, charged, called electron. So this is why when people demonize 666, remember, 666 is 6 electrons, 6 neutrons, and 6 protons. So a man, a melanated man, carries 666, okay? That means he has that amount of electricity. This is why we get the bio electrical force that is around a male, especially a melanated individual. The more melanin you have in, the more electric you have. Y'all can tell I got a lot of melanin. My mama's melanated. My daddy's melanated. Dark. My grandmother's dark. I got a lot of melanin. Okay? Just that's what my point is. I carry a lot of electrical energy, and I'm also a masculine energy, because when I say masculine energy, I'm talking about my Sagittarius energy, and I'm also talking about my Aries energy. Very magnetic when it comes to Pisces rising. But when it comes to electrical energy, I carry a lot of that voltage, okay? Now, Psalms 77. I'm going to explain this. I'm going to break it down so we can behave out here. Okay? So, Psalm 77, verse 18. I thought this was so interesting. It said, the voice of thy thunder, which is Shango, was in the heavens. The lightning lightens the world. The earth trembled and shook. Now, in order to be an enlightened individual, to all of you that want to work with the Kundalini energy, it takes that electrical flow that flows from your root chakra all the way up. This is why when I'm doing certain conjures and certain things, and y'all see me jerk and stuff, because that's that electrical energy flowing from one end of my body to the next. This is why I also teach people about health. You have to carry a certain amount of water in your body in order to carry the electrical flow that will come through certain initiation and certain ceremonies, okay? Yes, baby. And so therefore, once you become enlightened, that means that that electrical energy allows your third eye to be enlightened. You cannot enlighten your world or anybody else's world without electrical energy, okay? I'm going to say it again. The reason why I'm always on Watt, because of the electrical flow that flows, those electrons that flow through my being is being illuminated by that electrical energy, okay? Thank you so much. I'm a clown. Y'all think I should go there? It's Bible study night. Let me explain what a clown is. A clown is that woman that you call a mother that put that makeup on that makes her look like what she not. That's the clown. The clown is your daddy for ever having sex with your mother to bring you into the world. The clown is, but you coming on my live not realizing that your opinion matters just as much as your asshole does. It don't matter at all. Okay? Thank you for it. And appreciate you allowing the algorithm to flow tonight. Now, back to what I was talking about. When it comes down to spirituality and you're trying to connect with energetic flows and you're trying to do manifestation, remember I told you guys, it is so very important of knowing how to direct energy. Directing energy, whether that is chi, prana, whatever you call it, you got to know how energy flows through your body, and you got to also know how to direct it from your body. See, harnessing energy or magnetic pulling energy in, and then you cannot direct that energy to a person, a place, or a thing, then how you gonna manifest it? You know what I'm saying? That's why the man ejaculates. This is why the male phallus is so important in order to impregnate or manifest the child inside of the womb, which is the egg, which is where magnetic energy, harnessing energy. In order for that energy to move from one place to the next or one person to the next, it needs an electrical flow. Coming in this live like we don't work on people is crazy. I know that's right. Some of them don't even realize that having a fictitious name don't even matter. Now, it is understanding. I'm going to be explain some things in a minute. Then I got Psalm 94 verse 4. It says this: His lightning enlightens the world, and the earth saw and trembled. So it is impossible, sir and ma'am, to carry Shango or Oya or any of these energies like this and not be able to change the atmosphere, especially me being a man, a melanated man, and being crowned Mafedi Fun Oya. Now, why did I want to talk about this? First of all, in dreams, lightning bolts is a symbol of intuition. To all of you that claim you got intuition, I don't care if you are a water sign, an air sign, a fire sign, or earth sign. If you carry intuition, that is a representation of the lightning bolt. To be enlightened, to be informed, to receive messages. It says also lightning represents divinity and the power of God. Okay? Elijah calling fire down from heaven, which is lightning. Okay? People that are able to summon the power of God. Now remember, your ancestors has to flow on a certain level of energy. Okay? Sometimes people put water on their altar to cool down the energy that is coming, that electrical energy of your ancestor. Remember, they go back to the energetic state when they leave this earth realm. Okay? They go back to energy, frequency, and vibration. And so therefore, the reason, now our bodies are able, this is why we have temperatures. Depending on the type of energy that is flowing in us, our bodies carry a certain temperature. With that life force energy, which is electrical, that allows our heart to beat, our brains to work. This is why magnesium is so important in our body. So the things that we eat actually either increases that energy or it decreases that energy. This is why we should understand our diet. But I ain't going to get into that. But I want to talk about volatile energy, because this is an energy that a lot of people say they have, but they don't know how to deal with this. Chaos energy is a volatile energy. And in the ATR, there are certain people that cannot handle certain types of energy because they don't know how to not only harness it, they don't know how to direct it. And you can be very destructive with this particular energy if you do not number one, understand it, and number two, know how to yield or wield that particular power. This is why we also talk about Zeus, the lightning bolt. This represents messages. Lightning is also a form of a divine message and honoring those that are chosen. The lightning bolt is a divine message. This is what also would be an aspect where you're getting a message from above to below. She said, this is some good teaching. Now, let me explain it to y'all like this. First of all, which I didn't notice, when a negative charge is transferred from a cloud to the ground, it's called a negative lightning, which makes up 95% of the lightning we see. So the 95% of the lightning that we see is a negative charge. This is why they tell us to get low and ground ourselves, because in order for a charge to hit, it has to be a positive and a negative, right? If you got a car battery, anybody understand electric? Those two, in order to bring forth the energy, get a charge, you have to be able to the negative energy got to find a positive energy. So therefore, that's why our feet are anchored. This is why they tell you guys about grounding your energy, your frequency, your vibration, especially if you're dealing with melanated people. We carry especially somebody androgynous as I can be. What's up there, Lydia? Now, this is also why I want to talk about the cloud, because possibly what does the cloud has to do? It has a lot to do with it. Let me finish reading this. Positive lightning happens when a buildup of positive charge is on top of the cloud. Now, anybody that understands science, a cloud is moisture, right? Which is yin and yang, water element. So in order for lightning to actually occur, it needs moisture in the atmosphere. So if you want to create a charge, a manifestation, and you want to demonstrate real power, you got to understand the electrons, you got to understand the moisture in the air, and all this has to be grounded, and there has to be a way where that energy is charged, number one. This is why we talk about charging certain crystals, amulets. Charging is building up energy. But to direct that energy from a person, a place, or a thing, which is volatile energy, because not only you can hurt yourself with this energy, you can hurt other people. This is why when people have, they call it about energy blocks within yourself, and you're trying to raise that kundalini energy, which is electrical energy. Dark side, find you somebody to play with. I want you to explain it on your channel where people are supporting and donating to your channel. It probably not, okay? So when you think about understanding the clouds and understanding why all that's important, when we say that we are working with the Orishas, we say we're working with the Loas, we say we're working with nature, how can you manifest and work with nature when you don't understand how that energy flows? Now, why am I explaining this? I'm glad you asked. I want to talk about gunpowder, because I work with gunpowder. I work with a lot of volatile energy. Okay, I'm a chaos being, so I work with this type of energy, right? And some of you guys have these people that got you believing that you are working with certain spirits. You have certain spirits. Now, let me explain something. It is impossible to have that type of electrical current flowing through you or flowing through an object and nobody be able to gauge that energy. It's just really impossible, okay? So let's just start right there. In order for you to have a particular energy or frequency and vibration, it is going to manifest itself, but it has to be channeled. And the person that is channeling that energy has to understand electrical energy, not just magnetic energy, but electrical energy, masculine energy. Okay, now I have a couple people. Now let me explain something, y'all, about gunpowder. Gunpowder first is charcoal, saltpeter, and sulfur. I'm not gonna break down that even further, but I want you to understand why we spiritual people utilize gunpowder. Because we're trying to get a very quick response and a very volatile response. If you do not understand this energy, you should not be working with this energy. Curtis in the house. What's up there? Gemini. When you are working with volatile energy, you need to know how to direct that energy. Now, a male phallus, I don't care how crooked it is, I don't care how bent it is still a channel for that energy. I'm going to say it again. The length of it don't matter. I know some of y'all are really happy to hear that. The crook in it don't matter. It don't matter. Long as it's a phallus, it will channel electrical energy. Okay? Just that end. Simple. When we're working with gunpowder, to all of you that do not understand, when you are a female, you are magnetic energy. Most women are more familiar with magnetic energy, not electrical energy. And so therefore, this has to be definitely, when it comes to a woman working with gunpowder, is very dangerous for a woman, because women pull energy in. I'm going to say it again. If you're trying to reverse something, especially those that work in Palo, people that work in certain Haitian voodoo, work in certain very aggressive magic, we work with, some people call it fula. We work with gunpowder. Some people work with saltpeter. This particular blend is gunpowder, okay? Now let me explain why I'm talking about this. Because I understand energy. This is a very old wand that I have. Now notice that this wand, it has I ain't gonna tell you the name of the wood, because that's irrelevant. But if you looking at, there's a wire that runs through this, because I carry a high voltage of energy, and when I want to direct that voltage energy to a person, a place, or a thing, I utilize certain instruments that I have in my spiritual apothecary. And this is one of the ones that I utilize. And anybody that understands the clear quartz, it directs that energy. So it goes from one end to the other, all the way through the wiring, and I direct it. I can energize anything that I want to energize. I utilize it also in my cemetery work. But I also want to explain something to y'all. Y'all madrinas and these spiritual people got you believing that you have a certain protection that you, ma'am, do not have. You do not have that energy. If a man, it takes a masculine man, it takes a melanated, somebody that can harness enough electrical energy to protect you from the spells or the conjure from somebody of my sort that carry that much electrical energy, okay? And then I have the level of experience of how to direct that energy. Let me explain something to you. When you use gunpowder, it explodes. If you don't know how to direct energy that is released because it allows fire, pardon my interruption, how can I purchase the talisman on your website? Not using Cash App. You can actually Zelle that to me, because I think if you have my phone number, you can Zelle that to me. It's not on my website, Renee. But I utilize gunpowder for destructive work. And that's destroying sickness, destroying gossip, destroying ill intention. I utilize it to you're quite welcome, darling. I utilize this in a way that harnesses electrical energy. And when you are working with in gangas, when you working, like some of us utilize, because I have my Oya sword, I have that cauldron in the back. I've been working my cauldron in the back with gunpowder. We heat that iron up. When iron is heated up, it carries a particular charge. And when we utilize those charges, we release that. And therefore, whatever I have placed inside of that pot, that energy moves on that particular person, that place, or thing immediately. That talisman give a whole lot of new feel to my day. I know that's, come on, Nicole, tell them about it. That's what I'm talking about. That talent, my Fetty Funo, shoom. I told him, it's real over here. Now, this is, so let me say this. When I go to the grave of my Fetty Fun Ochosi, Minister Mario, I don't go to his grave to get power. I go to his grave to give him power. I'm going to say this again to all of you who are a little slow. I have been in a place a very long time. I am 50 years old, about to be 51. I've been doing conjure since I was little, elementary. You understand? I have been harnessing and utilizing this power and these and that's before I ever got crowned. That's before. Thank you, MB. Thank you for helping my algorithm. Let God use you to help me. So when it comes down to spirituality, I want to open your mind so that many of you guys understand that when somebody is doing graveyard work, you need to understand the flow of the energy. And when people are energy and their frequency and vibration, depending on where they are, I do not go to Minister Mario's grave for power. I go to his grave to give him power, to elevate him. Okay? When I do workings, I am already illuminated. I am already elevated soul. Okay? A lot of y'all don't understand. I'm not trying to get to certain places. I'm already at certain places. I'm evolving in my arche. This is why when I got crowned, this is why the Orishas blessed me the way they did. That's why the Lord blessed me like that. Because I came here with my own spirit. It was revealed in my Ita. It was revealed in my Misa. This ain't something I'm trying to be. This ain't something I'm trying to be validated in. You understand? So when these people telling you that they can withstand my strikes, when I say Saba, when I strike, I am striking with electrical energy. Huh? And I'm not striking from a place of lower level spirit. I am striking from a place of elevated spirit. My egoons are already elevated. They just got more elevated. They got more evolved. Okay? So I need you to understand, these people are lying to you, baby. These people lying to you. And guess what? My members, I have IIO, and I allow my members that are in my clique, I show them the workings that I am doing. And they will tell you on this live, all of my candles are clear. And your ass is one of the asses that's in that pot. And that there's no resistance. And anybody that does any form of candle work knows that if there's resistance, there's going to be dark spaces on those candles. And those candles are clear. That means my prayers went straight through. You understand? Because I understand energy. I understand frequency. I understand vibration. I understand what angle to strike. You understand? And so when people are trying to tell you that you're in a place and you have certain egoons or certain ancestors that did not have that power before they left here, it doesn't matter that you are calling a spirit in. If that spirit is low level, if that spirit is not elevated, if that spirit does not have that arche, it cannot defend you. A spirit cannot operate outside of a realm it does not come from. And if I'm summoning spirit out of the extraterrestrial realm, then how can a spirit that never, the spirit working with you, they churchgoers? Dead spirit don't mean that they are powerhouse. They're not conjurers. They're not mystic. They're not Ajs. They're not Eastern Stars. They're not Masonic Order. They're not people that actually did work. My egoons are. That one that stand behind me, he's a voodoo priest. He came with me into this world. This ain't something I went into the cemetery and got a spirit and paid that spirit to walk with. This is a contract that me and this spirit had before I took human form. You understand? See, this is something that was operating in the spirit. See, when you claim to have an understanding, you got madrinas and you got tatas and mumbos and huga out here is telling you because you don't win and got some type of work and you got a little chicken blood spilled on you and a little goat blood spilled. Let me explain something to you. That iron energy that is in that goat, it doesn't matter if that man or woman, if they cannot do no magic above their ability. Huh? It don't matter. If you don't make $1 million, you can't outspend me. I'm going to say that again real slow. If I make 100,000 and you make 40,000, I'm going to be able to outspend you. Huh? If I have a higher frequency of energy, how can you vibrate higher than me? How can you evolve higher than me? How can you connect with beings higher than me? Make that make sense. I deal with volatile energy. I deal with chaos energy. I deal with primordial energy. This Bible study, let me help educate not only the Madrina that is leading you and deceiving you and getting your money, because they can't protect you. You don't have nothing. Let me explain something to you why this is dangerous for women to do this, and also unexperienced men. Dealing with volatile energy is as simple as going, y'all know those courts, there's a wall, and there's a wall there, and you take a basketball and throw that basketball with all your might into that wall. That's volatile energy. And when if you hit somebody's protection, and their protection is strong enough, that ball is coming back with just as much force as you put it out there. And this is electric energy. This is why they tell you don't be standing in a puddle when it's lightning. Because that energy carries. Y'all ever seen energy hit a river or something? That water begins to boil. So how can you be carrying that type of energy, Ache, and then turn around and say that the spirit is moving through you like that, and then you walking around here being a coward? How you going to direct energy? You're magnetic. I can strike from 9 different realms. I'm going to say that real slow. I can strike from 9 different realms. You're not a threat. I trust me, that's why I'm taking my time. But I need to educate you, because a lot of y'all sitting there letting these people lie to y'all. And whether you work with me ever, whether you ever utilizing my products, I need you to understand electrical energy. I need you to understand bioenergy. I need you to understand frequency and vibration. I need you to understand that every real practitioner has tools, and they cannot do above their own capacity of spirituality. I don't care who they are, and that is inclusive of Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. Now, it is just so happened that God intended for me to operate from those dimensions, because Padrina Michael, all they did was identify, and they're enhancing what Ayawo is enhancing what Divine Father and Mother has already given the child of Oya. Huh? And I want you to understand, when I utilize earth energy to electrify earth energy, when I electrify an atmosphere, when I electrify, this is why y'all don't understand why I keep telling you about getting educated by people that actually do magic. And stop with all this rah, and talk. No, that man or woman should be able to. I was doing a courtroom case for somebody for charges. I'm going to use gunpowder to blow that shit up. I've won a lot of court cases using gunpowder. I have my courtroom incense and I have my gunpowder. I know what I'm doing. But you got to know how to direct that energy. And guess what? This particular gunpowder been sitting on Ayawo, because I want to charge. I already had carried out ceremonies over it, but since I got another Orisha, why not? So I'm trying to figure out how in the world who around here teaching like I teach? How can they explain this energy? How can they explain this chaos energy? They don't carry that kind of melanin energy. You are allowing people to make you feel secure. But the truth is, if you were secure, you wouldn't have to go through what you're going through, because what you have would be sufficient for protection, and it's not. I would never tell somebody, make them feel like they got a certain level of protection that I know they do not have. I wouldn't let somebody get in a ring with somebody. I would not encourage certain things. That's not me. Apostle Eli like to be real people. Even if you get mad with me, don't fool with me no more in life. I'm going to tell you the truth. Because at the end of the day, it's about you growing and developing. And if you're going to work with somebody like me, you need to understand that I get down like that. You need to understand that I understand volatile energy, and I also know how to direct energy, not only from one person to another person, but one place to another place. Now, at the back end of this, I put a crystal, and if you look right there, it's wires there. But I was carrying on, so this got burnt up real bad. But there's a crystal that I placed in there. Notice that at the bottom of this wand, it's in a circular motion. This ain't one on. This too big to go in there. But it sits in there similar to that. I have a particular crystal that I put in there, and then I release the charge. And now I can point this. I can point this. This is directing energy, y'all. For all of y'all that y'all need to find a good dick in your life. This right here is directing the energy. So if I point this to a candle, if I point this to a picture, if I point this to a certain direction that I want that energy to go, boom. You got to be able to direct energy. You can't just build energy. You got to be able to direct energy. And guess what? This ain't candle work. This is volatile work. This is chaos energy work. This is me dealing with dark matter. When I'm working with this one, I'm dealing with some heavy stuff. And let me explain something. It's going to affect the atmosphere, the earth realm. It's impossible not to. Then where's my other one? We also use the Vogel crystal to direct energy. Electrical energy. It is housed and it's directed. But this is the stuff they're not telling you. This is the stuff they're not telling you. This is stuff they're not telling you, and they're taking your money, and they know you do not have proper protection, because guess what? It doesn't matter if you're in E5, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo. Anybody can read if you got guards around you. I will see it. Ray Charles will see it. Stevie Wonder will see it. If you got that type of protection, that energy around you, and I want you to understand this. Minister Mario is still carrying my mantle. I dropped my prophetic mantle on Minister Mario when I ordained him in my church. Because energy is not destroyed. It is transformed or transmuted, but never destroyed. So Minister Mario was still carrying my prophetic mantle. And those that understand my prophetic ability, and that my ex-wife called me the prophetic pro. Now, the reason why I also brought up this, I have been married into some very spiritual families. Some of you hoes don't understand something, because you've never been with a powerful man. You've been with a spiritual man, but you ain't been with a powerful man. And you ain't dealing with a man that has the strategies that I have and have the training that I have, and neither do they have the type of gifts and talents that I have. And that's fine. But let me explain it to you like this. When you support Apostle Ely, you are supporting somebody that understands magnetic energy and electric energy. He also understands that there's other tools that I would never put on my social media. There are things that I would not put on my website, because that is not for everybody. But I needed to come here to explain to you why magnetic energy is one thing, but electric energy is another. And so when a man, as I am, that harnesses both energies, this is why my Fedifun Oya sits on my head. You understand? This is why I tell you don't want to have sex with me. I carry too much of a charge. Okay? So, when you supporting this, you're supporting somebody that is connected in different realms. And so therefore, when I bless a candle for you, and all of you that got those talismans, wait till November the 5th. All of you that out here supporting me, Key said like that 7 chakra. Yeah, I got that right here. That 7 chakra incident that would be dangerous in the wrong. Exactly. And this is the type of stuff that these people don't even know. I'm a real conjurer. I'm not like your Madrina. I didn't get into this for sickness. I didn't get into this to be crowned. I got into this fighting for Minister Mario, son of a Chosen. And when I got into it, I went into it with him. And in the process, I got my read. And I walked this journey with him, because I could not walk this without getting initiated. But I didn't get into this for power. I already had that. I didn't get into this for sight. I already had that. See, I don't understand how some of y'all get with these people and all of a sudden you become a power. If you had that kind of power, it wouldn't just affect one person. It'll affect anybody around you. You would have the same testimony. Notice your life ain't changed. Notice, I don't care how many fetishes you got. Notice nothing's changed. Notice that the more power I amass, things begin to change. Notice that I become more enlightened. Notice that I get more revelation. Notice that I get more clientele. Notice I get noticed more. Notice that things begin to move. Because remember, lightning is a quick and fast moving energy. That's why we call it quick, fast money. When the lightning strikes, everybody know it's hit. Understand what somebody can do for you. And just like I tell my kids, I'm going to say this again. People cannot give you what they do not possess. I don't care how much jaw jacking I do. I cannot give you what I do not possess. What I cannot will. If I got $20 in the bank, I can give you $5. I can give you $11. I can give you up to $20. But I cannot give you what I do not have. Whether that's spiritually or naturally. If you want 11 inches, I do not have it. You understand? You cannot give what you don't have. I don't care what your phallus is. You cannot give, and you cannot direct a power that you do not possess, sir or ma'am. It is very simple. But men carry electrical energy. And when you disrespect that energy, if a woman or a man is teaching you to disrespect that energy, you're not operating in nature. Because lightning, and remember, Oya is a female deity, but she is very masculine and androgynous. But she was capable of harnessing the lightning from Shango. Are they breaking this down for you so you will have a better understanding when you're dealing with somebody energy, frequency, and vibration? I'm also a Sagittarius, and Jupiter has lightning. That when you look at Jupiter in astronomy, you will understand Jupiter carries electrical energy. This is why Zeus is noted with the lightning bolt. So Sagittarius people by nature carry an electrical charge. And then I charge myself with my moon in Aries. And then I carry that energy through my Piscean nature. Both say yes, very protective. That is. This is the ignorance that's out here, especially those that grew up in the church. You still trying to get into the HR with this ignorant mindset. You cannot facts overrule your fallacy. Facts overrule your delusion. Facts overrule what is evident. If you had that kind of power, it would be evident. And if you are on the level that you will be able to manifest like me. And you cannot. It doesn't matter how many dicks you lay down up on and stick you. I don't care how many spiritual people and spiritual men or women you lay down with. You don't get that kind of power. You get energy. I get power. Okay? When I go through my transformation, I get power. All you get is some dick or some pussy and some energy. But I get the power. I don't lay down. I don't sleep with people for power. This is why some of y'all are out here confused. Because you listen at these ignorant people that do not walk in this. They do not walk in this. They don't live this. So they can tell you anything. And when you don't know better, you listen at these people because you think they know until you come into knowledge. It scientifically makes no sense. An nganga is an nganga. Just like I praise the magnetic energy of the womb, I also praise the phallus. This is why it's called the ankh. It talks about the vagina and the phallus being together. Do I have my ankh up here? Huh? I've never seen some pussy ass people walking around with an ankh. You don't even understand that. You don't understand the magnetic energy of the vagina, and neither do you understand the electrical energy of the phallus. That's why you don't know how to yield power. Wakanda forever. I know that's right. Let me I want to say this to encourage you, not to put you down. Educate. If it don't make sense, it ain't the spirit. Because science is a part of all of our ATRs. Every last one of them. Science is a part of any manifestation, and especially volatile energy. And how can you do destructive work when you don't understand volatile energy? That's like somebody saying they don't understand why it is not good to mix bleach with ammonia. Because you don't understand volatile energy. Or liquids either. And this is the stuff that you out here learning spells. I don't care how many sticks you get. That shit ain't got that kind of power. You got to put power in it for it to manifest. And you got to be able to direct that power with those Palo sticks. With those staffs. I got sticks in here too. But I promise your stick can't do what my stick do. I promise you. And since I'm known as a truth teller, I probably ain't lying about it. It's a higher percentage I'm telling the truth than lying. I hope this helped you guys. I hope that we start respecting the electrical energy that is housed in melanated men. I hope. I got you, baby. That's my Aquarius. It is about unity. It is not about here. Okay, hold on. I don't want nobody to watch my live and not understand the science behind it. People cannot mock you when you understand your energy, your frequency, your vibration. People cannot make a fool out of you. I got you, Natasha. This is you in a rush to be seen. This I'm telling y'all, this is what got black people crazy. This right here. These elekes. They done got a little dog piss on them, a little goat nut on them, some chicken guts on them, and all of a sudden you think you got the power. Do not demean the African sciences down to necklaces. Do not demean the power of the Most High and the Divine Mother down to necklaces and beads. We are the instrument. We are the tabernacle. If you cannot harness the power, if you cannot harness the frequency, you cannot harness the vibration. And if you was a real spiritualist, you would have nothing but utmost respect for any man of God, any woman of God, whether it's an Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria. You wouldn't be out here trying to hinder other people's growth. You will respect the rules and regulations of the ATR, but you don't. Huh? And I blame a lot of you men because y'all done made pussy your God. My spiritual dad said this about this is how I grew up. This is what he told me. He said the average black American boy, his first God is his mother, his second God is pussy, and his third God might be the Holy Spirit. In that direct order. And you wonder why you being defeated out here. I don't do cheering church. Whoa, hold on, wait a minute. Protection. I don't do cheer. You got to respect the science. That's right, Trey. Mike, right. These people out here lying to you, and instead of you going and getting you some education so you can get some clarity on some things, no, that ain't what you doing. You out here letting these people lie to you and got you out here, and they just laughing. And these people literally laugh because they know they're not going to get into this stuff with you. If you had that kind of power walking around, it would be evident. Shamari, I got you too. Cancer reading. Aquarius reading. Darius, I got you. Thank you so much. One thing about on my life, I try to make it so simple. I don't care who you are. Understand energy, frequency, and vibration. You cannot stop telling these people you're giving them something, and stop telling these people you have the capacity. My Padrino is giving me what he had. And he's a male, and he crowned Volatile. He carries electrical energy. It's just so sad. And they play us. They just play us. Cause we don't listen. They give us a new toy to play with. Do you have me down for a Gemini? Oh. No, I got you, Jelly. I'm writing it down, but I don't see it. Yes, with Gemini. This Bible study night. Go look it up. Go research it. And keep letting these people tell you all these swelling lies, and you walk around here thinking you got something. When I work this tonight, because I got court cases to do tonight, and plus I got other stuff to do tonight, I'm going to show you. And guess what? Where that gunpowder? This right here, going to work. And just like in the church, we learn to lie about it. We learn to lie and pretend that we doing we good when we ain't good. Buying some incense tomorrow. I've been on like incense path lately. Oh, resin. Okay, I got what you're saying, resin. I was out there walking Shango, and Shango made me drop my phone, and I got a scratch on my phone, so sometimes I don't see it. Shango don't care. All right, Natasha Foster first. I'm doing my Aquarius, and then I'm doing Cancer reading, and then I'm doing a Gemini reading. Just let me know, Natasha, when you're ready. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Protection instinct. Oh, running my mouth. That's for Tasha. And this one's for Elena. All you're gonna do is learn, and you're gonna be able to. You're gonna go from just having faith, and you're gonna go to a knowing. The more knowledge you get, you should be in a knowing. You don't have to believe anything when you understand the science. That's why some of the stuff that people are saying is so stupid. Science don't lie. How you gonna be a spiritualist and you against masculine energy? Makes no sense. Darius. Hold on, Natasha. Darius. Money, better business, and you're reading on business. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee, that which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning Natasha the Aquarius. Natasha the Aquarius. Edidiosa. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning Natasha the Aquarius. Ebasa. Natasha the Aquarius. Anderidiosa. What is it that this Aquarius needs to focus on? What is it that this Aquarius needs to focus on? Jelly was before me. Okay. Oh, look at that. My Cancer, my Gemini working it out. Aquarius. Your first shadow card comes up. Angelic influences. This is Psalm. Hello. This is Psalms 91 verse 11. I like this card for Aquarius. The lighter side of seers. Hey Zayin Yud. It said, using this name, I can now access the network of angels. I can remove negative angels and their chaotic influence in my life, and ignite, which that would be the gunpowder, ignite the support and assist the positive angel. This is basically, the Bible talks about stirring up the gift of God on the inside. That's what this card is talking about. Utilizing your angels, especially that Satyrian energy, binding up the adversary, restricting assets. Also, remember Aquarius or Capricorn. Remember, binding is also not about binding evil. Also, bind love, prosperity, success, peace, and happiness upon your neck. Bind peace, stability, anything of that nature. Nothing wrong with binding happiness and joy and harmony in your life. So don't just use your powers to bind stuff out of your life, but you can bind stuff to you. Then you got Forget Thyself is your middle card. Aquarius, Lamed Hey Chet. It said, I now transcend the limits. Look at that. Saturn. Limits of my own being. I cling to the tree of life. Happiness finds me now that my ego is out of the spotlight. Oh, look at here. I can get out of my own way, letting go of all stubbornness. This card right here is saying basically letting go and let go. I got you, Renee. I won't forget you. I like that for my Aquarius. Look at this card right here. And then your outcome card, Aquarius, is banishing the remnants of evil. Both of your shadow card and your outcome card is about removing negativity and ill will. This, your angels, your spirits, your eguns, ancestors, that type of word. It said Lamed Aleph Va. It said the light of this name deactivates negative energy and cleanses my environment. Your outcome card is basically like a roll opener. It's like removing blockages. Deactivate, it means to neutralize. People being unable to operate in a negative way, or their negative intentions against you not being able to happen. And this is your outcome card. This is definitely a good, strong read. Protection good. Doing that, girl. Then we got Jelly Sweets. Let me know you're listening, sweet. Did you want any, Renee, did you want any particular incense burn? And I appreciate y'all looking out for me. Some of y'all send me money to eat and all that. I would appreciate that. That's right. You got something, Natasha Foster. You have definitely something to praise God for. You really do. Keisha, I know you don't know this, but my great grandmother, she used to say that. I know that's right. She used to say that. I know that's right. That reminded me of her. Thank you, Spirit, and thank you, Chief Apostle. All right, all right, there go my Gemini in the house. Esa Rabashe. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee, that which is in the dark, bringing to light of my eyes concerning jelly sweets to Gemini, jelly sweets to Gemini, jelly sweets to Gemini. What is it that Gemini needs to focus on? What is it that this Gemini needs to focus on? What is it that this Gemini... What is this Gemini needs to focus on? Time. Here we go. Gemini. Ooh. Don't you know no good? Don't you know no good? Marifun, hear me out. It says your shadow for Gemini comes up passion. She said I sent for every incense burn. Oh, she sent for every incense. Okay. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, Renee. Because if I burn this right now, it's going to set my alarm off. So after my live, I'm going to go through and I'm going to burn every one of them. But I'm going to let up this door so it don't smoke my house out. Because if I do that, I ain't going to be able to breathe in here. But I will get it done. I know that. I love the way you do things, girl. Y'all make sure y'all get my Fetty Foon, your talisman. Anyway, passion. It said a yin mem mem. It said this name stokes the fires of passion in my heart and soul. These letters give me the power to maintain serenity, devotion, and correct consciousness in my prayers, meditation, and spiritual connection. Jelly Sweet, this card really is talking about correcting certain things you're asking for. But this card talks about your prayer life. And this card, it's actually a very spiritual card for Gemini, but it talks about passion of heart and soul. Something needs to be in sync. What you feel in your heart and aligning with your soul, which is basically like the scripture said, I wish above all that you prosper and be in health even as your soul prosper. This is talking about being unified in yourself. You got to bring those two twins together. You got to bring that left brain and that right brain together. Do not be double-minded when you're praying about certain things. It's going to move a lot faster. It also talks about your middle card, says sexual energy. I feel my Marvin Gaye anointing. Sexual healing. Oh, baby. It says Kaf Va Kuf. It said, with this name I purify my desires so that I share love and energy with my partner, putting his or her needs ahead of my own. I ignite. Here come that ignite. Sexual energy so that my passion. You got two cards talking about passion, Jelly Sweets. Help elevate all of existence. I replenish the light that was lost due to any prior selfish sexual activity. This card right here talks about restoration, but it talks about utilizing that. This is carnelian. It's about utilizing that sexual energy to open ways for you and to utilize that energy not to shut doors. And let me tell y'all something. This, especially with this, it says purify. That means for you to not be negative when it comes down to your own sexual energy. And I do blame, and y'all know I do blame the church for looking at sex and sexual energy in such a negative way. But that sexual energy is going to elevate your life. That sexual energy will elevate your life. Okay? And if you have that role opening, utilize that role opening. If you have one of those talismans, that would be something that you'll be utilizing that sexual energy in a positive way for your life. Gemini, it also says eliminating negative thoughts. I told you this is surrounded around your passion. This is your outcome card. Ayin Lamed Mem. It said, I am now switching off the destructive thoughts that emanate from my ego. In the space, I have opened a gentle radiance of spiritual light that appears. This is definitely Psalm 27. She said, Apostle, I ain't getting none. This is energy, baby. Energy. Sexual energy. I ain't getting none either. Well, I'm doing me, but I ain't getting none. That makes sense. Don't forget to read Psalm 27 because your last card was talking about light. Shamari. No, you telling your opinion like it ain't like you watching. It ain't like I offered to make you a sandwich. See if that was the case. Where's my Shamari? I got you, Renee. I love the way y'all love on me. I sent out something. I got two Obatala. Well, I got Darius Obatala, and I have somebody else got an Obatala that I got to send out for. I'll look up. Where's Shamari? Let me know you listen. The energy ain't right in that area. I gotta get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Yes, baby. Shamari. Oh, there you go, Shamari. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning Shamari the Cancer. Shamari the Cancer. Shamari the Cancer. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning Shamari the Cancer. What is it that this Cancer needs to focus on? What is it that this Cancer needs to focus on? Esa! At 3 a.m. in the morning, making sandwiches. I get you, Chris. Amen. Yes, Bucko. Shamari, Cancer. Revealing the dark side is your shadow card. Yud Chet Va. It said, light shines. I recognize the negative forces still active within me. My reactive impulses are no longer a history. With the power of this name, they become history. With this showing up in shadow, What people don't understand, the dark phase of the moon is where manifestation takes place. This is also a lot of times Cancer, when they're in they call it a negative space, but when you're in a dark space, that is when things can actually grow for you. You just have to control what kind of thoughts that you're going to have, what kind of emotions you're going to have to be able to create in that space. This card right here talks about, when I was talking about that negative charge, this talks about understanding how you get into spaces. They want you to focus on how you got yourself into the situation before and learn from your prior. Then, look at that. Then your middle card says memories. Va Shin Resh. The power of memory arrives within my consciousness. Lessons of life are deeply ingrained in my being. This right here, this is why I tell people, just like Shango don't have to be trained to be a dog, he might have to be trained how to behave among a human man like me, but he don't have to, it's innate. This card right here is talking about certain things that you're worried about, you shouldn't be worried about because it's innate. And when it's time for that memory to come to the surface, you're going to know what you need to do. When it comes down to things that you need to practice, it's already, as we call it, preordained, predestined. This card wants you to understand it's ingrained in you. It's in your DNA, okay? Stop worrying. Your outcome card said finish what you started. This card is talking about fulfillment. Okay, I got you, Monique. Lamed Kaf Bet. It said, I am endowed with the power to conclude everything I begin, especially tasks and goals of a spiritual nature. Now, you know this is on time for you, Cancer. This card saying what you started, you will be able to fulfill and be encouraged and start worrying about how. I was to me and Monique was talking today. She said, like you said, it don't matter how it get done, long as it get done. A lot of times we be worrying about the how instead of the only thing you need to worry. Long as it's fulfilled, at the end of the day, how God's Spirit chooses to bring that thing to pass is irrelevant. And then I got a business, hold on. Money. Let me do the better business first for Darius. And make sure you use that, Darius, use your Mafeti Fun Ogun with that better business instant as well, and money. Ogun works 24 hours, non-stop. Don't stop, get it, pop that. That's what comes to my mind when I think about Ogun. What's up, Boss Spray? Much love from Louisiana. Yes, baby. Ready, Darius? Let me know you listening. Business reading for Darius. You quite welcome, dog. Y'all know I love y'all. My Fetty Foon Yimmy Ya. Okay. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring it to light of my eyes concerning Darius the Pisces, concerning his business, concerning business affairs. That which is in the dark, bring it to light of my eyes concerning the business affairs of Darius the Pisces. What is it that this Pisces needs to know concerning business? He said, you got this, Shamari. We're speaking and asking about business. It said building bridges concerning business in shadow. That's the focal point. Let's see what it's talking about. Aleph Va Mem. It said, with the power of this name, I extend a hand of friendship to people and whom I am in conflict. Even if the conflict is about money, we're asking about business and we're talking about resources. It said, I awaken the compassion and to summon for the courage to pick up the phone and to call the person right now. And that means right now. Accordingly, a bridge to the upper world is erected in my behalf. This card right here is talk about when it comes down to money and resources. That when it comes down to friends, be careful around when it comes to money. And I'm gonna say this, not that I'm looking at these cards. It's talking about being able to know that what you do from your heart is going to move in your behalf. But it talks about, because we're talking about business, it talks about building bridges in concerning businesses. And this is all about, what is the word I'm trying to utilize? Networking. Networking when it comes to business. And then it talks about sweeting judgment in your middle card around business affairs. It says, Yud Lamed Hey. It says, through meditation upon this sequence and genuine penitence in my heart, I can lessen or revoke judgments set forth against me. Because we're talking about your business. So there are people are out here speaking against your business or your business adventures. It says, I meditate to offer forbearance and compassion to others. A lot of times when we are out here trying to do what we're doing, this card right here is Isaiah 54 and 17. You need to, I would write that verse, Isaiah 54 and 17, and I will write your business. I will get a brown piece of, I will get a brown piece of a paper bag. On this side, I would write down Isaiah 54 and 17, that no weapon formed against your business shall prosper. And then on the other side, write 9 times, because that's my number. Write 9 times the name of your business. And then put that in your reversal incense. Burn that in your reversal incense, or you can burn that in actually Blockbuster or High John. If you do not have those, pray over it like this. Make sure you burn it though, with that scripture. And then your outcome card around your business is your ancestors. Your ancestors are around your finances. It says contacting your departed soul. There's somebody in your bloodline that is also working with you when it comes down to finances. It's when it comes down to money. There's an ancestral spirit that is there. Chet Bet Va. It said, I invoke memories of loved ones who have passed on. I see them surrounded in the light of this name. I meditate to elevate their soul to every higher level in the spiritual world. I don't know if you got ancestor money, Darius, Pisces, but offer money, resources of that nature to, when I say money, ancestor money, to your ancestors, your egoons. It said, I am open to receive their guidance and support. They are supporting your business endeavors. Your ancestors are there, very much there, and that's in your outcome card. This is not a card that's behind you. This is something in front of you, that your ancestors are leading the way when it comes to, leading the charge when it comes down to your business affairs. But they are very, very much involved. I would do Psalm 100, but y'all know I'm very big on when it comes to money and business is Psalm 112 and 113. But because I know he has certain tools. And that's a good thing. Let me tell y'all something. My ancestors, I have a relative that she tends to my finances specifically. When it comes down to my money matters, that I have a particular ancestor that she handles that herself. Everybody don't have that, but some people do. Let me make sure I got everything. I'm gonna do Renee, Monique already texted me for you, so I'm gonna do that after I get off this live. Okay? Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Please don't forget to hit that like button. If this magnetic electric live helped you today, comment up on it. Help these people, especially that are out there struggling, spending their money and thinking they got certain protections against melanated people like me. It's just not true. It's just not true. It really not. All right. Much love to each and every one of you guys. Mafedi Fun, Yemiya, Mafedi Fun, Oya, Mafedi Fun, Obatala, Mafedi Fun, Ochosi, Minister Mario. Much love to him as well. On this month, I'll be celebrating with him in this spiritual endeavor. All right, God bless you.